Hey guys, okay, so I am recording this off of like a weird camera on my MacBook Air. I think that's the type of computer, and it might be mirrored, so not that it'll matter, but okay. I'm the Saturday person, Alyssa, but I'm not gonna be here Saturday because I'm going camping after school tomorrow with my best friend. Anyways, so I'm posting it today so you guys don't have to do without a video. So, this week's theme is school. Ugh. I really don't like school, and we literally just started. Since this week's theme is school, I don't really know that I can give advice because I'm just starting high school. Let's see. What can I could talk about a little bit how it was like for me so far, high school, I guess. Would that work for you guys? We'll do that for a little bit. And then I'll give some just general school tips, whether or not you're in high school or not. Okay. So, I started school on September 3rd. It was freshman first day, so it was only like my class year thing. But there was like a link crew that helped us around. It's kind of like a big brother, big sister thing, but not really. So they helped us around, and I got lost on the way to all my classes on the first day. Second day, still needed help getting there. Got lost again. But you know, those 2 days, like the freshman first day wasn't so bad. It was kind of fun because we spent most of the time like doing activities with our link crew leaders. Like September 4th, so now it was freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. It was kind of scary because I bumped into a couple of people like that were upperclassmen, and I didn't say anything. I just kept walking, but like on the inside I was like freaking out, like, oh my god, I bumped into an upperclassman. They're gonna kill me. No, but that's how the second day went. And then today, third day of school, it wasn't that bad until the end. You know, it started off good. I fell asleep in my first class because, like, for the past 3 nights, I've only been able to get like 5 hours of sleep. I really don't know why. Insomnia. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, it started off great. Well, not great, but good. Except, first off, on the way to health, my friend was supposed to walk with me there, but she left with one of our other friends to class. So I had to walk by myself, and I passed the room. The first time, like, I looked in the room, and I'm like, oh, that's not my room. I walked a little more, and then I stopped, and I'm like, wait, yes, it is. And so I walked back to the classroom, and I made it on time before the second bell rang. And then kind of fell asleep because we did these essays where we had to answer questions about ourselves, so our teacher and like everyone else would get to know us. During the last 3 presentations, they all had the lights off because when I presented, I forgot we could turn the lights off, so I kept them on. I was really nervous. I was like sitting there reading my paper. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm finished, and then I went and sat down. But, no. So last 3, I fell asleep because the lights were off, and, like, but, yeah. And, like, I'd be, like, sitting there, like, and so every time my head would fall forward, I would act like I was nodding, like, to whatever the person was saying. So it looked like I was paying attention. But I wasn't, and it's kind of bad, but I will from now on, probably. No, and then I don't know. Then I had English, which went good, but I panicked because I didn't have the assignment done. and it was due. And if I hadn't have turned it in by the end of the day, I would have been like on this SAS list. I don't know if you guys have like a SAS list at your school, but like that's like if you're below a 70%, which since that was the first assignment in English, that would make me have an F. I would have been on the SAS list, which means I would have had to stay in tomorrow instead of like going to the gym or the library or something to do something fun. But yeah, and that's not good to be on, because then that means you're going to be failing the class, and if you fail the class, you have to retake it. That won't be fun. But that's how that went. I finished it though. This is the part where it got bad. I was in algebra 1A, and like we were working on stuff, and then you hear all these upperclassmen names get called down, and then like mine is the only freshman name. We all got called down to the guidance office, and like the assistant principal came in and said there was a glitch in the schedule, and this was supposed to already be set up for our 4th block, because that was what block we were in. But we have to take this class called Mastering the Journey. I forgot exactly what they said it's about. It's like to teach us some skills we're going to need to learn later on in life. I don't know. I don't know if it was just like, I think the reason we got chosen is because like most of us, it was either because of behavioral problems, truancy, or like not so good grades last year. If they just knew that like something like bad happened to you last year or was going on, then that's why you're in it. And something bad did happen last year, but we won't go into detail about that because I don't want to cry. And I also, because of that, I also started getting bad grades because I wouldn't focus because I was too sad. But anyways, yeah, so they switched me. So now, and it's a semester-long class, and we're at the beginning of the semester. So now instead of taking Algebra 1A, 4th block, this semester I have to take that class, which is still worth a credit, so that's good. But now next semester I'll have to take Algebra 1A, that block, instead of taking 1B. So then, like sophomore year, I'll probably have to take 1B, which means I'll be a sophomore in a freshman class, and that's I'm not looking forward to getting judged by a bunch of little people younger than me. So then I'll have to take like 1B with like the sophomore algebra classes. But yeah, anyways, now that I rambled, okay, now some school advice. You're like not in middle school, you're going into middle school, or you're going into high school. It's one thing. Love will remember you, and love will remember me. You don't want to stop in the hallway. If you drop a pencil, just get a new one. Now, this is just like, you'll get trampled, mainly if you're in high school. I mean, middle school, it wasn't really like that. You could still get pushed. But yeah, don't stop for a pencil, just keep walking. Because I've already heard, like, if freshmen stop in the hallway to talk to their friends or just for any reason, the upperclassmen will freak out. If you're like failing a class, talk to the teacher. This is for any grade, or yeah, like any grade you're in. Talk to the teacher. See if there's like a makeup assignment you can do, an extra credit assignment, redo the paper, test, or whatever it was. Because even if you're like in one of the grades where like they're not going to hold you back, you're gonna want to redo it because it's gonna be on your record, and then like, but you know, you want to get good grades because it sounds nice. You wouldn't have to worry then. Especially like when you get into high school. Fail a class, you have to take it the next year, along with the class you have to take that year. So like for me, even though I didn't fail it, I just can't take it because I haven't taken 1A yet. When I take Algebra 1B, I also have to take Algebra 2 or whatever the sophomore algebra is, because I've only done 1A, and like that's a requirement.
Now I'm lying on the cold hard ground. Trouble.
Don't procrastinate. I think I pronounced it right. Like, if you're debating on whether or not you should go to the movies or like do your work, or finish it at school or on the bus, in the car, or whatever. Just finish it and then go to the movies. And if you have to choose, like, if those aren't an option, if you don't do it on the way to your house, or if you don't finish it before school ends, you have to choose movies or homework. Do the homework, because like I said, it does matter, and I'm like sadly just now realizing it, because before I really didn't give two flying about school, because I don't know, I just didn't. And now I'm like, I really wish I would have paid attention, and I really wish I would have kept my grades up, because like now, like the teachers are gonna see that, and that's kind of gonna be their first opinion on you.
As long as you love me, we're under pressure. 7 billion people in the world trying to fit in.
Don't let what other people, whether it be upperclassmen or like, or other people in your grade, don't let what they say bother you, because like if they're bullying you, they're being negative, just ignore them, because like 9 times out of 10 the reason they're doing that is they're insecure about themselves, so they feel like they have to knock someone else down to build their self-esteem up, which is really stupid, by the way. Anyone who bullies anyone, what's the point? But no, don't let what they say bother you, because it doesn't matter what they say. Don't let that define you as a person. Like, what they say, that's not who you are, and you know, like, if it's negative, that's not who you are. Actually, I'm gonna cut this short because it's gonna be a lot of editing for me. Bye. Stay fabulous.
You're making me glow.